Does anyone else hate the first sip of tea? So much anxiety. So many burnt tongues. What's up, my beautiful people? It's Courtney, and today we're doing a really fun DIY I've been wanting to test out for the longest time, so I thought I would share with you. P.S. How cute is this Harry Potter cup? My sister got it for me for Christmas, and it's one of those, it's all black to start with, and then the hot tea or hot water like activates it, and you get the Marooners map like unveiled. Kinda cool. Today I'm gonna test out for you guys and share with you how to do this DIY giant arm knit blanket. Now let me throw out there, I have mentioned many times, I love crocheting. Crochet this blanket. However, when my grandma taught me to crochet, she said she never liked to knit. So therefore, I never got to learn. So I had to take it to YouTube to find some tutorials for this that I'm going to test out. And yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. Before I get started with this, I also owe you guys some winners from my 3 $100 Visa gift card giveaway. So I'm gonna leave them down in the description box and make sure to check it out. And if you are a winner, please contact me either here on YouTube, on Twitter, through a direct message. That's probably the best way. All right, time to test out this DIY now. So for this, I needed a lot of yarn. I wanted to make like a decent sized blanket, nothing for like my bed or anything like that, but a good sized cozy blanket. I went on YouTube, searched how to do this because I'm a visual learner. That's just how I learn things. So the first video I found was a video by Simply Maggie, and I'm gonna list her video down below. That's what I'm gonna kind of be going off of for this video and give you feedback on her tutorial. Okay, so the yarn for this gets expensive, especially because you're making a blanket and you need a lot of it. And it's from Couture Jazz, and this is their Premier Yarns. This, for reference, is 16.5 yards or 15 meters. And I got 11 spools of this from their website, which ended up costing me like 80 bucks. So this is the most expensive blanket I'm gonna own. So one thing I do know is you always wanna pull from the very center of the yarn. That way it is much easier to unravel. Okay, so we need a long working tail, about 5 feet. I'm about 5'3", so I'm going to use myself to measure this. Then you make a slip knot, so you pinch it together, twist, and then pull the piece that's connected to the yarn, and there you have a slip knot. So we're going to put that onto our arm. Alright, so we're going to tighten it up, and then this next part I got to practice like 10 times because I am so confused. Take 3.
The back one. So again, you want to take that tail.
Not right. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got the first step, which apparently isn't even knitting. It's just casting on, which is like the beginning. So this should be interesting. So we're gonna do this thing I'm about to show you 18 times for this blanket, and I'm already like kind of concerned that this is gonna take me a really long time, and like what if I have to go to the bathroom? What if I have to answer the door? So I'm gonna take the tail piece and put it between my 2 front fingers and then grab it like this. I'm gonna take the working piece, which is the one connected to the yarn, and put it just like that. Just hold it. Now I'm gonna take my thumb and just put it between and wrap it around. I'm gonna take my hand and go through my thumb over this, but then I'm gonna go back under this one. And that's the loop that comes on your hand, and then you tighten it up here. I'm only 6 stitches in, and I can already tell this is gonna be too short, so gotta start over. All right, once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. This is nothing like crocheting, but I feel like that might have helped me just, I don't know, with knowing how to do weird things with yarn. Oh, I gotta fit 8 more on here? Holy cow. So she said you want them to be tight, and I think I did it a little too tight. And basically the looser you do it, then the more holy your blanket's gonna be, which might be good if you're taking it to church, you know, you might want a holy blanket. No, we're getting so close to the end. I hope we don't need this for anything else. That girl does not know what 5 feet is because I did this one even way longer and taller than me. More than 5 feet. 18! We got an 18 stitch cast going on. Now let's see what's next. Okay, this part is actually a lot easier. You're holding the working yarn, you're gonna take a loop off. You're just gonna pull it off and pull this yarn through. So now you got another loop. You're just gonna turn it towards you and put it on your arm. And then tighten it up. I don't know how this is gonna form a blanket though. I think something's not right. Okay, so I guess we're going kinda right. This stuff that's between your arms is gonna form our blanket somehow. So, just gonna keep going. Okay guys, I'm actually really excited because I like pretty much learned the whole thing now. So now that we have everything on this side, it's kind of bunched up, but once we are finished, it's gonna be a little longer. But we just do the same exact thing over and over and over. So like I take the rope now, it's just gonna be in reversed. Pull it through, turn it towards me, and put it on my arm, and then tighten it up. And that's it. And then we just keep going. So I'm gonna watch some Netflix. So once you get to the end of your ball of yarn, just tie a regular knot. This is double knot it. And that's it. Then you just keep working. And at the end, you just kind of tuck it in, cut it a little bit.
3 hours later.
So hungry, it's time to eat. That took a lot longer than I was expecting. Right, this is I think the back side, but it is long. I am on my last and final ball of yarn, so I'm gonna keep whatever's left of this because I already did one row with it. You could usually squeeze out about 2.5 rolls per ball of yarn, so I don't know if I need it to finish it off, so I'm gonna keep that there. That was easy but tedious. So to bind off, I'm going to knit 2 stitches. So the same thing we've been doing, just back on your empty arm. 2 onto this arm. Then I'm gonna pull the first one over the second one and tighten it a little. So I'm gonna do 1 stitch from the big side now. And I think I'm just gonna repeat this all the way. So I'm gonna take the furthest one away, pull it over top, and tighten it a little bit. Again, you don't wanna tighten it too much, otherwise it's gonna go like that. I'm just gonna keep going. So from the big side, I do 1 stitch, then take the one on the outside and flip it over. So once you get to the end, you're gonna have 1 loop left and you're just gonna work it off like any other thing. So you're just going to cut it, pull through the loop, and then it just will tie a knot. And you just take the length of it and you're just gonna kind of weave it back through. And we're gonna go in, and I wanna do that with all the ends. I wanna kinda clean them up a little bit. So now we have our blanket. I love it. It's so I'm really impressed with myself. I'm so happy. I love the way this came out. I'm definitely gonna leave the tutorial I followed down below. It's probably a lot more helpful than mine was, but it did work well, especially for a beginner knitter, which I'm so happy with. I was like hoping it would work for $80, whatever it was, worth of yarn. This is gonna be perfect to snuggle into this winter. It has been so cold here lately for this Florida girl, so I am going to be loving this. I'm really happy with how it came out. Let me know if you plan on making one in the comments down below, and if you missed any of my last videos, you can click over to the side of me. Don't forget to subscribe to see me test out more DIYs in the future, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye!